Done deal. Let's go live. Let's go live. Let's go live. Let's go live. Well, I'm gonna set this up nice. Watch what I do. Welcome back. Let's go. Everybody get on. Today we're working on transitions. Transitions are very, very easy, but there are four main factors to transitions. Yesterday we did balance, right? Today we're doing transitions, and tomorrow we're doing rhythm. So let me break it down real quick. Whenever you guys are doing transitions, there are four subcategories that go with these transitions. All right, so one is spinning. The other one is pivots. Pivots are a huge part of transitions. Also, you have shifting your weight. You gotta know how to shift your weight for transitions. So that's weight shifting. Obviously, it's part of the balance. And the last important one of the most important ones, I want you guys to go and watch some of these skate videos where people are doing spins or turns and stuff like that. When you guys watch these skate videos of people doing spins and turns and stuff, you'll see the fourth main factor when it comes down to transitions. Y'all know what that is? You gotta lead with your upper body. That's what it is. Leading with your upper body. That's all, right? So again, a part of transitions, I know people are just now tuning in. Transitions are spins, pivots, body weight shifting, right? Shifting your weight, and leading with your upper body. A lot of people think skating is just feet or footwork, leg work. Nah, leg work is, I don't even know if that's half of it. The upper body plays a really, really big part. So, we're going to break that down right now. Check this out. And again, I go for 30 minutes, so let me break down what we're doing. For the next 30 minutes, we're doing transitions. We're going to go into how to maneuver or how to move while skating. Yesterday, like I said, we went over skating forward and skating backwards, right? Skating forward and skating backwards. Now we got to figure out how to skate and change directions, right? Skate and change directions, things of that sort. So basically, how we're going to start this, I got this chair right here on purpose because we're going to use this as an obstacle to skate around, work on transitions. I was going to use the cones, but they're too small, really. I mean, you can start off with the cones, but technically with the cones, they're too small to make it a big factor. You got to get something that's going to be in your way where you got to get around, right? So like I said, with most of these videos, I'll say it again, donations are welcome. You guys can click the link in my bio, check it out. I got my link tree where you got all the different payment apps that you guys can use to make a donation. Much appreciated. Now, again, what I'm doing with these are today, yesterday, and tomorrow, I'm setting you guys up for the dip class that's going to come on Monday, right? That's both virtual and in person, right? So I'm going to be doing that. And if you guys are in Florida, South Florida, Oakland Park, right? That's Fort Lauderdale area. It's going to be at 5 p.m., 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you guys are going to be on Zoom, Eastern Standard Time, 5 to 7, that link is in my bio as well, so you guys can sign up for that class. So let's get to it. So whenever I'm transitioning, I have to be prepared and I have to see where I'm going. That comes with backward skating as well. If I'm skating backwards, I do not want to skate backwards like this. I don't know what's coming. I don't know. Right? I don't know what's coming. I don't know what I'm being prepared for. So I have to prepare myself by watching where I'm going. I'm leading with my upper body. I'm leading where I'm going with my upper body. That comes also when you guys are turning from forward to backwards. This is not an in-depth tutorial. This is a lesson plan right here. What I'm doing is I'm teaching you guys concepts, right? what you guys are doing and why we're doing it. So if I turn and skate backwards, obviously a lot of people think this is a 180 turn to go and skate backwards. Guys, y'all don't have to do 180. All right, we got 180, which is right here, right? But we also have a, somebody's calling me. My nephew, I gotta call him back. You guys have 180s, where you guys are, I hope that's not gonna affect my recording. Wait. I just hung it up. What's going on? Yo, IG, let me know if my recording is busted right now. Cause I can't say, okay, it looks like it's cleared out. So anyways, this is what I'm saying. So if I'm going straight and I want to turn around, I don't want to make a full 180 degree. All depending on where I'm going, I want my back to lead that 135. If my back is going to my right, I'm going 135. So if I'm coming straight at you, if I turn around, that's 180, but that's 135. Or that's 135, all depending on the direction I turn. You guys got that? If you don't, that's fine. Don't worry about it. The next thing is this. In order for me to make that turn clean, right, with confidence, not being scared of falling, I have to see. I have to see where I'm going. I don't want to turn like this because I'm not going in that direction. I don't want to face that way, right? Because I'm not going in this direction. I don't want to turn this way and turn backwards. Nah, bro, this is not what you want to do. What you want to do is this. You want to look straight and keep looking straight because you're moving in that direction. As I go straight, I'm going to look and I'm going to move in that direction. You see what I'm saying? All right, so now you guys got that concept. Check this out. Whenever I'm doing anything, right, even when it comes down to dipping, if I'm just zoned out and I'm feeling it and I don't care if people are behind me, then yeah, I'm here. I'm focused right here, right? I'm doing my thing right here. But realistically, if I'm moving gradually, I want to open up and look where I'm going. Open up, lead with my upper body, lead, right, where I'm going. That's the whole point. As I lead, I see what's over here, nothing. What's over here? Nothing, right? So that's the whole concept. I want to lead with my upper body. Head, shoulders, chest. I want to turn that before I turn. Now, let's talk about that transition to go from backwards to forward. Check this out. As I'm skating backwards and I'm feeling it, I'm not just going to turn around like this. We don't do that. That doesn't even make sense, right? What's going to happen is you guys are either playing new or you guys are super confident in what you're doing, right? So what we want to do is we want to peak game. You see how I turn my head, opened up my shoulders, I make that transition before my body move, my lower half move, right? My upper body made that transition before I move, right? Vice versa. If I'm going the opposite way, I want to not look like this and then try to turn, right? Now, we don't want to do that. We want to look the same direction that we're going to turn in, right? And we're going to pivot in. So that's leading with the upper body. That's probably the most important part about transitions that a lot of people don't get because you have a lot of people who are doing moves, right? Where you guys are doing pivots. Let me give some examples. So if I'm pivoting, right? Boom, boom, bah. And I'm pivoting, I'm leading with my upper body to make these pivots. But a lot of people, they do this. They go, right? And they try to lead with their lower half before their upper body can lead. They be, but that was a bad example because I did lead. I'm trying to get back to a rookie state of mind. They be like this. It's like, and they try to turn about the other direction, and they be here like this, right? So when your upper body is not leading and it's following, it's going to put you in a disadvantage. I know that whole portion, I can just cut that remove that, whatever. So now, whenever I'm doing anything, if I'm turning around, skating backwards, I'm turning and I'm leading. If I'm spinning transitions, I'm spinning. I'm gonna start the lead with my upper body. I'm gonna start here. That's how I'm turning. Right? Rarely you'll see people do this. Rarely. It's possible, but you'll rarely see it. You'll see this gather by itself before you see the other gather by itself. All right? I'm leading with my upper body, right? As I'm transitioning, boom, boom, boom. Let's say I want to go over there while I'm doing a crazy leg, right? I don't want to let my body stay here and do this. You see that? No. I want to jump. Like, I want to lead. Travel. 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 I gotta lean. I got wherever I want to go. And let's just say I want to stop, right? So as I'm going, I want to kind of lean on that side or shift my weight to the other side to stop myself from going. Same thing with doing these. Notice my upper body leads that lean, and it shifts its back. So I'm pretty much almost in a position where I'm here, right? But that's because I don't want to go anywhere. If I keep my position here, then it's going to be hard to stop and go back that direction. So if I'm doing this, boom, 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 boom. I'm sitting on it for one. I'm sitting on it because I want to, boom. See that? I'm going to stay in that position. Wherever I go, it's almost where I gotta kind of predict what I want to do before I do it. And that's what helps me. That's what helps me get into that position. So that's leading with your upper body. Now let's get into the other part, the other three part. We already went into shifting your weight and transitions, right? Well, shifting your weight is important because obviously wherever I go, if I want to step, this is a transition. Step. I'm shifting my weight over to that side. That's a transition. When it comes down to pivots are a part of transitions because when you guys are in a position where you guys have to step out of it, for instance, like this right here is a pivot. That's a pivot. That's a heel pivot, right? This is a pivot, right? That's a toe pivot. These are crabs. Crabs are a form of pivots. You guys got that? So these pivots are important when it comes down to transitions, right? Boom, 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 boom. These are all pivots. Now, spins are a major part too. Obviously, that's how most people start off with skating backwards. This is a rotational spin. That's a spin, okay? It's not a full spin, but it's a degree of a spin. That's how you skate backwards. Same thing with stepping through. That's a pivot, okay? So now that we got that, your exercise is this. You guys now know how to go straight. I'll do it like this. I want to get around this big obstacle. I'm going to step left and cut right and come back in front of it, right? These are what you guys want to do when you guys are learning how to skate. You want to step through, go around it, and step back through, okay? Now again, the cones are doable. You guys can use the cones, but this right here will help. When I want to skate backwards, I'm going to do it like this because it's cool. I'll make it work. All right, so if I want to skate backwards, let's say I want my back to turn this way. If I skate backwards, I make a 180-degree turn. I'm going right into this person. I don't want to do that. So I want to isolate, but I want to go like this. And then step around, right? And then go straight. That was actually a pivot. I didn't rotate. I pivoted. So if I rotate, I'm going to rotate around that person. But not only what that does is it not just helps me, right, as far as getting around and continuing my momentum. That's the reason why we do it 135. It's for momentum purposes, so that way you guys don't fall and hurt yourself. But also it helps me avoid obstacles and people and kids in a way, a little chilling. All right. If it wasn't that time for my daughter, I'd be like, yo, baby, come here and just stand right there. And obviously she'll probably still get in my way. to try to catch me. But you know, we don't want to have that on here. So that's that. Another pivot, and this is a big thing. We'll worry about rhythm another time, but this right here, to get you guys' pivots, or to get you guys' let me just say, your to tighten you up. That's the word, tighten you up. I want to tighten you guys up. All right. So at Holiday Park, my guys, they use big combs, right? These combs that stand about this high, right? And what they do is they rotate around the combs. They keep it tight, right? They keep it tight around the combs. And they usually use like maybe 2, 4 max to go around the combs. But the whole idea is to avoid tripping up at the situation of using an obstacle that's in the way. So when you guys are actually working and you guys are skating at the skater rink, you got all these people who are in the way. And you guys are feeling it, and it's like, oh, you can react faster, right? You just want to be able to react fast. And that's the whole point of this obstacle. I want to be able to react fast. I want to be able to do moves, right, without having to worry about me tripping up over this. So that's that. So what was the other one? We did spins, pivots. We led with the upper body. We did, weight transfer. So that was it. So now, luckily, we're pretty much done. Transitions is a lot of little things, but it's really, honestly, not that hard. So now, when it comes down to, I'm going to tie in the two from yesterday and from today for the dips. Just the way you guys can get this and make it click, folks. Check this out. When I'm dipping and I'm doing balance, I'm not worried about rhythm yet. Rhythm is for tomorrow. That's going to be tomorrow morning at like 9:30 or 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right? That one might last for a whole hour. Who knows? But what we're going to do is we're going to tie in balance and transitions right now. We got the balance. We got the posture. Boom. We got the positioning of the foot or the feet. And then we also have the weight shifting, right? Now, of course, weight shifting and leading with the upper body, that goes to the transition like we just went over. So now when it comes down to dipping, all that ties in really, really heavy, folks. Really, really heavy. As I dip back, my weight is over this first of this leg in the front. But let's not keep it there. That's one type of dipper. To go here, boom, boom, and that's what you'll get. Even if they cut their foot back to a 90-degree angle to pull themselves, that's the motion you get, right? So with advanced dipping, you guys want to start developing this. I want to add some weight to that back leg. The more weight I can add to that back leg, the more stylish you can look as I pull myself back in. Y'all see, that's a huge difference right there, right? So now I have my weight right here on my front leg, but I'm going to center the weight a little bit because I want to throw my body, lead with my upper body. Once my upper body leads, that helps my pull. You see that? So as I'm here, boom, my dip, weight is over that leg. I lean back, twist my leg out to help me pull. Right? And please don't emulate what I'm doing right here with this. I'm just giving an example, right? You need a toe stop or that one wheel turn it out, but it's never this. We don't dip like this. It's dangerous actually. So when you guys have that, and let's do this reverse dip known as a stride, right? I think strides came first, right? Yeah, of course strides came first. Driven. Ohio was good, right? Ohio was good. So when you guys are dipping, same thing. It's a lunge. It's just a forward lunge. As I'm lunging forward, all that weight's going right here. But if I want to style it up a little bit, I want to center that weight straight down. Wow. I think my leg gave out right here. Yeah, and go right here. Woo! My knee. All right, that's playing basketball. You gotta be careful. So center your weight straight down. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Right? If you can center your weight straight down almost evenly, but of course that front leg takes most of the weight, you guys should be able to add some more style to whatever you guys are doing. So that's key. Okay, so now back to the dips. Transitions. Most people go straight back And this requires no transition. None at all, right? You guys get that now. Good. What's the transition? There's several. I'll give you guys a few. This is a transition. This is a transition. Okay? Y'all see that? I go back, forward. Transition. Another transition. Boom. That's a transition. Even though I'm staying backwards, I'm pivoting myself. Boom, boom. To go out, to bring it back in, to switch sides. Okay, so in real time, if I stay in a stationary position, boom, ha ha, boom, ha ha, right? All I'm doing is stretching back or extending back and pulling myself, but at the same time, I'm looking where I'm going, right? Because I'm curving my direction at this point. Coming at you guys, I'm coming at you, bro. Boom, I'm curving my direction now. Boom, boom, I'm curving my direction. That's a transition. Y'all get that? I got that. So now another, and also I do the first one too. It's just a back, ah, boom, ah. Again, it's back, ah, boom, ah. That's a transition. Another transition is literally a weight transition, right? Shifting my weight over. And I'm here, boom, 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 bye, boom, 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 bye. That's a weight transition, right? Bye. When you see people leaning back, boom, 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 right? Now let me break that lean back so that way you guys can understand it. It's equivalent to me going down here and doing this. If you guys can get down here and do this, that's portionary or a portion of the bit. It's portionary word. That's what we're. So if I can drop down, boom, right? If I can drop down, hit that hard, then all I got to do is now practice dropping down with this slight lean back. This slight lean back, right? Do like this. Boom, boom, drop down with this slight lean back right here. That's where you guys want to be, okay? The lower you go, the more intense it looks, the more dynamic it is, okay? So I drop down, I want to slightly lean back. You guys get that? Okay. So that's that. Last thing. Let's see, last thing. And just because it's a top category, I'm gonna give it to you guys again. Spins and pivots. When you guys are leading, lead with that body. Snap it forward. And then get off of your heels. Got that? Lead, snap. Get off your heels. Make sure your feet are somewhat pigeon-toed. You can't be like this. You can't have duck-footed spins. That's a gather. Anybody was like, yo, how do you gather while spinning? I gather by going duck. The duck gathers me to go back pigeon. Duck, pigeon, duck, pigeon, duck, pigeon. That's my gather. That's how I keep spinning, right? I can also put all my weight over one leg and just go out with that other leg. Y'all see that? The other leg is going out, bring it back in. That's how I keep my gather going for these spins. But again, I lead with the upper body and then I lock it in. For more stylish spin, you guys can go here to finish the lead. But for a dangerous spin that most people don't do, is they'll hit and they'll leave their body back there, right? They do the Sk8rFIT. You ain't gonna do the Sk8rFIT, guys. You're not here. The handsome Sk8rFIT, right? That's what you guys are doing when y'all when y'all let y'all lower part lead and y'all follow them. That's dangerous. Don't do that. So that's that. And then for pivots, again, what I'm doing is I'm leading. I want to go. I know where I want to go, and I want to lead to that. Wow. Right? But it's very important that you guys understand this. Toe pivots, heel pivots. Toe pivots, heel pivots. Notice the direction I'm going in. Backwards, now I'm going forward to backwards. going from backwards to forward. Why am I doing this? Because you don't want to go backwards with your toes. That kills momentum. For two, it puts your upper body or your body at a risk where if you guys hit something, you don't have anything to stop you. If I hit something with my toes and I lock in, I'm going forward. If I hit something with my heels and I lock in, my toes are going down. And I can get off of that. Y'all see that? Does that make sense? Cool. It makes sense. Same thing with going forward. I want to be toes to heel. Because if I hit something with my toes, my heels can catch me. If I hit something, if I go heels, I'm sorry, I gotta go forward. If I go heels to toes, I'm at a situation. Now, I'm not saying that this is what everybody does, because there are more advanced skaters who can, boom, boom, right? On their heels from forward to back. So when I hit this rotation, I'm on my heels from forward to back. But it's just a matter of what move that you're doing and how dangerous and risky you want to be. Hope that makes sense. So y'all know what it is. We got 4 minutes left. We're done with class for the day. I'm about to take Q&As. I'm going to take these off as I sit here and chop it up, because it's important that you guys understand what's going on with your boy. Like I said, tomorrow morning, I'm doing rhythm. There's a bunch of rhythm that you guys will see in the skate world, but if you guys don't understand it, like dips, if you guys look at my dip videos, right, the dip challenges, all four of them have different rhythms to it. If you guys don't see that, you just go look at it. Even with those dip videos where I'm doing like the different type of dippers, you guys will see the different ways people are dipping. For my Zoom account, we logging out of this. I'm focusing on my YouTube, TikTok, and IG. So what you guys got for me, man? What you guys got for me? Let's go with my IG first this time. Last time I went reverse. What we got? Everybody was tuning in. Appreciate you guys tuning in. One love, no questions, all answers. Everybody straight. See some badges. Appreciate the badges, y'all. Rock Teach and Live Crazy. Yeah, yo, appreciate that. This is what look, I'm just trying to make sure that everybody's straight. This live will be on my subscribers tag. So if you are subscribed, you'll be able to see this live as much as you want. I'm talking to you, what's that, Fine? I like it. That's what we're gonna go with. Alright, so what's up? Actually, YouTube, I don't want to keep this too long, so because I know we locking in. So what do you guys got for me before I let you guys go? Okay, you guys are straight. Thank you. Alright, YouTube, I see you guys.